Okay, welcome back to our to this channel. Welcome back. So I guess you're here to learn more about quadratic equation. And for today, the topic will be about the topic will be about solving quadratic equations. Okay, so this lesson will be divided into four parts. Okay, so the first part will be about extracting the square root. Solving quadratic equations by extracting the square root. Okay, so here are the objectives. Okay, so by the way, itong apat na to, these are the ways of solving quadratic equations. Okay, so at the end of the lesson, you're expected to solve quadratic equations first by extracting the square root. Okay, so that is for this video. Huh? That is for part 1 or for this video. Okay, so let's start. In order to solve quadratic equation by extracting square roots, the equation must be written in the form x squared equals c. Okay, so remember this form of quadratic equation. Ito lang yung quadratic equation. This is the only form of quadratic equation that can be solved by extracting the square root. Okay? The rest we can use factoring, completing the square or quadratic formula for the rest. Okay? But for this one, we can use extracting the square root. Okay. So example number 1, we have x squared minus 9 equals 0. We only have two terms for this example. The two terms are the x squared and the negative 9, which is the constant. So this means that this quadratic equation can be solved using extracting the square root. So how are we going to solve this example by extracting the square root? We have to transfer negative 9 to the right side of the equation. Now, as I've said earlier, we're going to transfer the term to the other side of the equation, then the term will change its sign. So from negative 9, it will become positive 9. So we have the equation x squared equals 9. Now, we have to extract the square root of both sides. So square root of x squared equals square root of 9. Square root of x squared, what will happen? The exponent will be erased. Now it will be eliminated. Okay? If you're going to extract the square root of, of a term with, even exponent, the exponent will be divided into 2. Since 2 divided by 2, that will be equal to 1. So x raised to 1 or x. Then square root of 9. Square root of 9 is equal to positive and negative 3. Why positive and negative 3? Because positive 3 times positive 3 is equal to 9, as well as negative 3 times negative 3 is equal to 9. So we have two roots here. Okay? So we have two roots. Remember that quadratic equation will always give you two roots. Okay? Or one root. Yeah, we also have one root din pala. Okay, so the answer, therefore, the roots are positive 3 and negative 3. Now, let's go to the next example or to the second example. As you can see, we have here again x squared minus 6 equals 58. So we don't have the x term again. We only have the x squared term and the constant. Now we have two constants here. So what we're going to do, just like in example 1, just like the first step in example 1, we're going to transfer negative 6 to the right side of the equation. Okay? So from negative 6, it will become plus 6 or positive 6. So the equation will be x squared equals 58 plus 6. Then add 58 and 6. 58 plus 6 is equal to 64. Then just copy x squared. So the equation will become x squared equals 64. Now, to get the roots of this quadratic equation, we're going to extract the square root. Yan. Extract the square root of both sides. So again, square root of x squared and square root of 64. Square root of x squared is equal to x, and the square root of 64 is equal to positive and negative 8. So therefore, the roots are positive 8 and negative 8. Okay. Next one. For the third example, we have 4x squared plus 1 equals 50. So just like the second example, we're going to transfer positive 1 to the right side of the equation. So it will become negative 1. Okay? So we have 4x squared equals 50 minus 1. Then we have to subtract 50 and 1. Okay, we have to subtract 50 by 1. 50 minus 1 is equal to 49. Then just copy 4x squared. Okay, then after that, we're going to divide both sides by 4. Why? Because we have to eliminate. We have to eliminate the numerical coefficient of our x squared term. And to eliminate the numerical coefficient of the x squared term, we have to multiply, or we have to divide both sides of the equation by that numerical coefficient. Since the numerical coefficient is 4, we're going to divide both sides by 4. Or pwede rin, you can multiply both sides by 1/4 so that 4 here will be cancelled. 4x squared divided by 4 will become x squared. 49 divided by 4, since 4 is not a factor of 49 and 49 is not divisible by 4, then we're just going to retain it muna. Okay? Then take the square root of both sides. Square root of x squared is equal to x. Square root of 49 over 4, we're going to take the square root of both, of the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so square root of 49 is 7. Square root of 4 is 2. So therefore, the roots are positive 7 over 2 and negative 7 over 2. Since 7 is not divisible by 2. Okay, we're just going to retain it. Now, okay, next. I think this is the last example. Okay, so we have here a square of, square of a binomial. No? So to solve this, we're going to extract the square root of both sides. Since this left side is a squared term. Okay, so diretso na agad tayo sa extract the square root of both sides kapag ganito yung given. So, yeah, square root of the quantity of x minus 3 square equals square root of 49. Kapag kinuha natin yung square root nito, ang mangyayari lang class is mawawala yung exponent. So, ang matitira lang is yung nasa loob. So, copy x minus 3, then extract the square root of 49. Square root of 49 is equal to positive and negative 7. Okay? So, yan. Now, we are here. We are currently here in this equation. So, what are we going to do is equate x minus 3 to positive 7, and the other half is x minus 3 equals negative 7. Okay? So, yan. X minus 3 equals 7, positive 7. X minus 3 equals negative 7. Then solve the resulting linear equation. To solve that, we're going to transfer negative 3 on the right side. Okay, we have to transfer minus 3 on the right side. So for this side, ayan, for this side, magiging x equals positive 7 plus 3. And on this side, x equals negative 7 plus 3. Okay? So, si negative 3, nilipat natin dito, naging positive. Si negative 3, nilipat natin, naging positive. Okay? Then, solve. Perform the operation. 7 plus 3 is equal to, okay, is equal to 10. So, x is equal to 10. That is the first root. And this one, x is equal to negative 7 plus 3. Negative 7 plus 3 will give us negative 4. Since they are unlike signs, we're going to subtract these two numbers. Then copy the sign of the greater number. So that is negative sign, no? From negative 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. Then copy the sign of 7. So negative 7. So the answer will be negative 4. Okay. So therefore, the roots are 10 and negative 4. So I hope you understand our lesson about solving quadratic equation by extracting the square root. So again, that is the first part only. We have 3 more parts pa. Okay, see you on the next 3 parts. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. See you on the next lesson.